Good morning. How you doing? Welcome to a Saturday. It's Saturday, January 21st. Salud. Coffee getting a little cold as I was busy making graphics, and so the coffee gets ignored sometimes. So anyway, this is Coffee and a Forecast. It's the show or the podcast or whatever where I roll out of bed, make a few weather graphics, and then present the Tucson weather. And sometimes I'll hit on other parts of the country too, just depending. We'll do that here towards the end. Right now, numbers from yesterday, which were very similar to the numbers from Thursday. Thursday's high was 73. Friday we hit 74, which is a little bit above average of 66. Thursday we had a low of 37. Friday we had a low of 38. So yeah, yesterday very much like the day before. And see, today we'll have a little bit more cloudiness today, maybe not quite as warm, and hopefully we'll add to our rainfall amounts here coming up tonight perhaps, and especially for Monday night, looking good for rain. 1400s so far this month and year, almost a half-inch below. And remember, up here in Oro Valley, we're right about, we've hit about 6/10, more like half an inch, so we're pretty close to average up here. Sunrise this morning 7:23 and sunset tonight 5:47. We've added 2 minutes to our daylight hours compared to yesterday, and so just very slowly but very steadily the daylight hours are getting longer each day. However, today's daylight hours will be filtered with clouds. We have considerable high cloudiness headed our way here in the next couple of hours and should be with us throughout the day. Some sunshine getting through too, so we'll call it partly sunny. 72 for a high tonight, even more clouds, and maybe a few sprinkles possible today, and maybe some light rain tonight, just a 10% chance, 44 for the low. Tomorrow we're in between systems. We'll keep some high cloudiness around, but a lot more sunshine, and a little cooler behind the first system, 68 for a high. Then we cloud up again Sunday night into Monday. Monday our second system approaches with southwest winds gusting to around 30. And 66 for a high with a 40% chance of rain Monday night, lingering into Tuesday. And then we dry out by Wednesday, and kind of cool Wednesday's high in the mid-60s or low 60s. But then we warm up Thursday and Friday. Friday's high near 70 again. All right, here we go with temperatures out there right now. And it's another cool morning, although not as cold as the last two. Although we do have another hour and a half or so of cooling to go, so it could get colder. Safford right now, though, chilly at 35, and 36 Bisbee Douglas Airport. Here's some low 40s. Here's a 39 for Nogales and Casa Grande. And it looks like mid 40s in the metro area. We'll zoom in closer and find out. 37 for Benson. Here's a 50 in the foothills, and some mid 40s. That's 44 there in Marana, and a 46 at the airport, and some low 40s on the east side. Here's our first storm system, and then the next one will take even a more southern route. So here's Flagstaff, here's Yuma, here's Bullhead City. So you can see the clouds already advancing across more than the western half of the state, and the northern half too. So really the southeast corner is the only one not affected by the clouds yet. Moving into Phoenix right now, the high cloudiness, and we'll be quickly overtaking Tucson. It might be a beautiful sunrise as a result with these high clouds, so keep an eye on that. The storm is actually back here, moving towards Las Vegas. It'll take the northerly route, so mostly we'll see clouds from this. See, this will be like for tonight, so considerable cloudiness from the storm, but just a little bit of light rain as it's going to be too far north. The next storm will take the southerly route and move right over the top of us, it looks like right now, so that's why we have a much better chance of rain, say Monday night into Tuesday. What's going on in the rest of the country? Looks like severe thunderstorms are possible in the deep south. Dun, dun, dun. South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, into Mississippi. So this could be the hot spot. And not that unusual to see even tornadoes in January in the deep south, because you can get some of this warm, relatively warm Gulf air in the south and the very cold air from the north, and the clash usually happens right over them. So again, January can be a pretty bad severe month for the deep south at times, and it looks like this might be one of those years. We had a tornado in Kentucky last week. Some rain in Kentucky, and then further to the north it's snow, Pennsylvania, New York, and snow up in Canada, the northern plains, some rain and snow, and the west is still a mess with a couple storm systems affecting. We have our storm system, which is the southern storm, which is bringing heavy snow to the Sierra Nevada, and pretty heavy snow too to the Colorado Rockies up into Wyoming and Utah, and they're not unhappy about that. The ski areas are happy. Heavy snow possible too for the ski areas in Idaho and pretty much everyone who lives in northwest Montana, and heavy snow in the Cascades of Oregon and Washington with the northern storm, which is also rain along the coast, and flooding rains just because of the heavy snow they had last week, and then the heavy rain on top of that, which melted a lot of that snow, and it's all running into the Willamette Valley, or Willamette Valley and the Willamette River, so the Willamette River out of its banks in places, and some of the tributaries too. The Pudding River, which is right by where I grew up, was out of its banks a couple days ago in the usual spots. So flooding in western Oregon and western Washington, it is that time of year. I guess this is the worst flooding they've had in 10 or 15 years. So it's a little bit unusual, but not that unusual. All right, what's our forecast look like? Well, this is Tucson. So considerable high cloudiness today, and a little bit breezy by this afternoon tonight, but not too bad. 72 for a high, filtered sunshine. Tonight, mostly cloudy, slight chance of a shower near you, 44. Then tomorrow, in between systems, 68 with a few high clouds. Clouding up again Sunday night into Monday. Wednesday, windy. Wednesday will not be windy, but Monday will be Wednesday. Windy conditions, winds gusting to 30, 66 with the best chance of rain Monday night into Tuesday with that storm system. So we're looking forward to that. We will take it. So that's it. Coffee and a forecast for your Saturday. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. That's my plan. Tucson Weather lives at tucsonweather.us, and on Facebook it's Tucson Weather, and on YouTube it's Tucson Weather, which is where I'm going to post this now. So again, have a great day. We'll update you again tomorrow morning on Coffee and a Forecast.